The following are the tallied results from the magisterial offices across the country to date. So I will begin with the presidential results, followed by my colleagues who will be presenting senatorial and representative results. You will bear with me, with all of us, because it's long today. Boyka, 60, we're doing now Bomi County, 61 polling places of a total of 171 polling places, constituting 67%. Boyka Joseph N, UP, 8,769 votes obtained, constituting 51.77% of valid votes. We are George Mane, CDC, votes obtained 6,471, constituting valid votes 38.20%. Alberton Jr. Edward W. GDM, votes obtained 386. Valid votes constitute 2.28%. And that was the reading of the votes in Bomi County. In Bong County, Boyka Joseph N. UP, votes obtained 22,224, constituting 43.23%. We are George Mane, CDC, votes obtained 21,997, constituting 42.79%. Kamara Senior Lucini F, Alcub, votes obtained 1,560, constituting valid votes 3.03%. Those were the votes for Bong County. And now read the votes in Bapolu. 96 polling places of a total of 134 polling places, constituting 71.64%. Boyka Joseph N, UP, votes obtained 12,813, constituting 44.65%. George Manawia, CDC, 11,996 votes obtained, constituting 41.81%. Alberton Jr. Edward W. GDM, votes obtained 766, constituting 2.67%. Those were the votes from Bapolu County. Now we read those from Grand Bassa County. 93 polling places of a total of 405 polling places, constituting 22.96%. We are George Mane, CDC, 10,789, constituting 42.68%. Boyka Joseph N. UP, votes obtained 9,894, constituting 39.14%. Cummings Alexander B. CPP, votes obtained 1,251, constituting 4.95%. Those were the votes from Grand Bassa County. And now present votes from Grand Jida County. 36 polling places of a total of 163 polling places, constituting 22.09%. George Manawia, CDC, 8,228, constituting 78.22%. Boyka Joseph N., UP, votes obtained 1,128, constituting 10.72%. Alberton Junior Edward W., GDM, votes obtained 271, constituting 2.58%. Those were votes from Grand Jide County. I now read you votes from Grand Cru County. 23 polling places of a total of 110 polling places, constituting 20.91%. George Manawia, CDC, 5,508, constituting 80.13%. Boyka Joseph N., UP, votes obtained 444, constituting 6.43%. Alberton Junior Edward W., GDM, votes obtained 235, constituting 3.42%. Those were the votes from Grand Cru County for president. I now go to Lofa County. Of 156 polling places from a total of 424 polling places, constituting 36.79%. Boyka Joseph N., UP, votes obtained 24,843, constituting 53.41%. George Manawia, CDC, votes obtained 12,426, constituting 26.71%. Kamara Senior Lucini F., Alcup, votes obtained 2,944, constituting 6.33%. Those were the votes for the president from Lofa County. I now read you votes from Margibi County. Of 49 polling places of a total of 441 polling places, constituting 11.11%. Boyka Joseph N., UP, votes obtained 6,962, constituting 47.40%. George Manawia, CDC, votes obtained 5,915, constituting 40.27%. Alberton Junior Edward W., GDM, votes obtained 373, constituting 2.54%. That was Margibi County. I now read votes from Maryland County. Of 49 polling places of a total of 175 polling places, constituting 28.00%. George Manawia, CDC, 11,056, constituting 71.99%. Boyka Joseph N., UP, votes obtained 2,333, constituting 15.19%. Alberton Junior Edward W., GDM, votes obtained 443, constituting 2.88%. Those were the votes from Maryland County for the presidency. I now read votes from Montserrado County. Of 504 polling places of a total of 2,008 polling places, constituting 25.10%. George Manawia, CDC, 86,812, constituting 49.63%. Boyka Joseph N, UP, votes obtained 77,001, constituting 44.02%. Kamara Senior Lucini F. Alcott, votes obtained 3,128, constituting 1.79%. Those were the votes for president from Montserrat County. And now read you the votes from Nimba County. 190 polling places of a total of 736 polling places, constituting 25.82%. Boyka Joseph N, UP, votes obtained 33,857, constituting 55.99%. George Manawia, CDC, votes obtained 12,369, constituting 20.46%. Bonglo Tiawonse, LPP, votes obtained 7,476, constituting 12.36%. Those were the votes for president from Nimba County. I'll now read you the votes from Riverside County. 40 polling places of a total of 105 polling places, constituting 38.10%. George Manawia, CDC, votes obtained 5,957, constituting 55.57%. Boyka Joseph N, UP, votes obtained 3,208, constituting 29.93%. Alberton Junior Edward W, GDM, votes obtained 377, percentage 3.52. Those were the votes from Riverside County, and now read the votes from River G. 42 polling places of a total of 98 polling places, constituting 42.86%. George Manawia, CDC, 8,790, constituting 67.94%. Boyka Joseph N, UP, votes obtained 2,616, constituting 20.22%. Alberton Junior Edward W, GDM, votes obtained 496, constituting 3.83%. Those were the votes from River G. And now read you votes from Sino County. 35 polling places of a total of 152 polling places, constituting 23.03%. George Manawia, CDC, 8,030, constituting 79.07%. Boyka Joseph N of UP, 1,125, constituting 11.08%. And Alberton Junior Edward W, GDM, votes obtained 308, constituting 3.03%. Those were the votes counted for the various counties for the presidency. And I invite Macaulay to read the votes for senator and representative. Co-chair.
Progressive tally report for Senate County bombing. 61 polling places of the total of 171, constituting 3567. Dole, Soko, Adaman. Independent, 5,211, constituting 30.92%. Tyler, Senior, Genevieve, Ellis. Independent, 5,156, constituting 30.60%. Kamara, Juana A. Independent, vote obtained 2,971, constituting 17.63%. That's for Senate. The House of Representatives, Bombing Electoral District 1, 27 polling places of the total of 50 polling places, constituting 54.00%. Fani Jamapa Obidaya, UP, 4,447, constituting 5.587%. Lasana Finna G, Independent, 3,023, constituting 37.98%. That's district number 1. Oh, sorry. Workers second. Amma Fani, Independent, 393, constituting 4.49%. Electoral District 2, Bomi County, Johnson Jr. Manem B, UP, 149, constituting 34.02%. Marshall Vani A, CDC, 114, constituting 26.03%. Norma Zoba, Wema, Linu, 74, vote obtained, constituting 16.89%. Electoral District 2, Bombing. Electoral District 3, of the 32 polling places of the total of 65 polling places, constituting 49.23%. Dukle, Usman A, Independent, 1,985, constituting 23.45%. Jala Sam P, Independent, constituting 1,954. Vote obtained, constituting 23.05%. Sano Haja Fata, CDC. Vote obtained, 1,845, constituting 21.80%. End of comment.
So I invite Commissioner Dukle to continue with the reading of Senate and representative votes.
Ready for me? Progressive tally report. Senate County Sino, 35 polling places of a total of 152, constituting 23.03%. Duncan Creighton O, CDC, 6,460, constituting 62.19%. TIJ J. Milton, Independent, votes obtained 3,369, constituting 32.43%. Zaza Matthew G. Independent, votes obtained 559, constituting 5.38%. That is the Senate for Sino. County Sino Electoral District 1, 35 polling places out of a total of 52, constituting 67.31%. Grace Bay, the second, T. Maxwell, Independent, votes obtained 2,773, constituting 27.07%. Kuya Thomas Romeo, NDC, votes obtained 1,939, constituting 18.93%. Kier Barbara M, CDC, votes obtained 1,659, constituting 16.19%. That is the great county of Sino. We now go to River Cess, the Senate. 40 polling places out of 105 polling places, constituting 38.10%. Tuawe Bill Tia, CDC, votes obtained 5,855, constituting 54.38%. Smith Gabriel B, CPP, votes obtained 2,268, constituting 21.09%. Pierre Francis S, NDC, votes obtained 1,265, constituting 11.75%. That's the Senate for River Cess. River Cess Electoral District 1, 4 polling places out of a total of 54, constituting 7.41%. James Onesimus, CPP, 703, constituting 70.16%. Grant Alex J, Independent, votes obtained 149, constituting 14.87%. Chad Rosanna GDH, CDC, votes obtained 27, constituting 2.69%. That is District 1 for River Cess. We go to District 2. River says. Zawiya, Baron, Wegbia. There is 6 polling places out of 51 polling places, constituting 70.57%. Zawiya, Baron, Wegbia, UP, 2,059, constituting 21.1%. Samandal Roof, CDC, votes obtained 2011, constituting 20.61%. Gowe, Moses Bajin, NDP, votes obtained 1,693, constituting 17.39%. That ends the reading of the result for River States. Thank you.
We now invite Commissioner Basi Kwangmai to continue with the reading of Senate and Representative.
Progressive Tally Report, County Grandview County. 36 polling places out of 163 polling places, 22.09%. Nameland Thomas Yaya, Party LRP, vote obtained 4803, 46.26%. Dennis A. Marshall, CDC, vote obtained 2396. Percentage 23.08%. Grand Alex Chesia, UP, vote obtained 1614. Percentage 15.55%. Grand Jida County Electoral District 01, 20 polling places of total of 46 polling places, 43.48%. William Sion Aaron M. CDC, vote obtained 3405. Percentage 57.14%. Bole Wachen O. LTP, vote obtained 1101. Percentage 18.48%. Duple Ansu CPP, vote obtained 951, 15.96%. Electoral District, Grand Jida Counties, number 2, 9 polling places out of 54 polling places. Percentage 16.67%. Johnson Marie G. LRP, vote obtained 1193. Percentage 49.26%. Dwell Way MCDC, vote obtained 397. Percentage 16.39%. Wallow Ping ALP, vote obtained 315. Percentage 13.01%. That ends Grand Jida County. Sorry.
Rcr County Electoral District number 3, 7 polling places out of 63 polling places, 11.11%. Zia Damante Harris, CPP,
Vote obtained 963, 46.48%.
Dan Eric Day, PUP, I'm sorry, Joy Betty Grace, Independent, vote obtained 410, percentage 19.79%. Nire Josephine, DNA, vote obtained 202, constituting 9.75%. That ends Rcr County. Grand Crew County. Progressive Data Report, 23 polling places out of 110 polling places, 20.91%. Chair Abbott Tubek, CDC, vote obtained 5272. Percentage 74.91%.
Though Bensinto CPP, vote obtained 1766. Percentage 25.09%. That ends Grand County senatorial race. Electoral District 01, Grand County, 19 polling places out of 53 polling places, 35.85%. We are Philip Nanti, UP, 1562, constitute 27.26%. 19 polling places out of total of 53 polling places. Percentage is 35.85%. We are Philip Nanti UP. Vote obtained 1552. Percentage 27.26%. Bo Alfred Sako, Independent, vote obtained 1491. Percentage 26.19%. Nan E. Watkins, CDC, vote obtained 666. Percentage 11.70%. Grand County Electoral District 02, 4 polling places out of a total of 57 polling places. Percentage 7.02%. Kofa Jonathan Tonanti, CDC, vote obtained 899. Percentage 65.19%. Folks Japa MCPP, vote obtained 307. Percentage 22.26%. Tuan Manson Monica Independent, vote obtained 101. Percentage is 7.32%. That's in Grand County. Maryland County, Progressive Data Report, Senate, 49 polling places out of 175 polling places, 28%. Announcing William Phillips, NRP, vote obtained 3 930, percentage 25.61%. Namwe J. Tia, independent, vote obtained 3153, percentage is 20.55%. Hence why Dr. Jennifer K. NPC vote obtained 2778, percentage is 18.11%. Maryland County Electoral District number 1, 19 polling places out of 52 polling places, 36.54%. Bureau P. Max CDC vote obtained 2678, percentage 43.55%. Wallace William W. Independent candidate vote obtained 1746, percentage 28.39%. Power Early Blessing PUP vote obtained 603%, 9.81%. Electoral District number 2, Maryland County, 20 polling places out of total of 57 polling places, 35.09%. Wa Wema Oyu Akop vote obtained 3274, constituting 50.40%. Timor Buffer CDC vote obtained 2621, percentage 40.35%. Satu Brisbane DPPL vote obtained 133, constituting 2.05%. Maryland County Electoral District number 3, 10 polling places out of 66 polling places, 15.15%. Taylor Austin Danny Independent vote obtained 845, 31.31%. Tuwe Junior Myersville CPT vote obtained 561, 20.79%. Smith Malcolm Kuju PUP vote obtained 374, constituting 13.86%. That ends Maryland County. River G County. Progressive Talent Report. Senate. River G County, 42 polling places out of 98 polling places, 42.86%. Valley Charles KCDC, 42 polling places out of the total of 98 polling places, 42.86%. Dobu, the second Francis Sadi independent candidate, vote obtained 4738%, 36.18%. Bali Charles KCDC vote obtained 3429, percentage 26.19%. Young Francis Sewon PUP, vote obtained 2722, 20.79%. Rcr County Electoral District 01, number of polling places, 4 out of 31 polling places, 45.16%. Chair Johnson To UP 1603, 35.15%. Ford Arizona CDC, vote obtained 1231, 26.99%. Samuel Marty, independent candidate, vote obtained 967%, 21.20%. Electoral District 02, 19 polling places out of 33 polling places, 57.58%. Wo ICB Cheloplay, CDC, vote obtained 2586, percentage 42.34%. Quina Marcos CPP, vote obtained 634, percentage 10.38%. Zuba Tene AKMOL, sorry, let me read electoral district over. Very sorry. 19 polling places out of the total of 33 polling places, percentage is 57.58%. Wo ICB Chelope, vote obtained 2586, constitute 42.34%. So Bobby C. Lanu, vote obtained 1091, constitute 17.86%. Quena Marcos SCPP, vote obtained 634, constitute 10.38%. Electoral District number 3, 9 polling places out of 34 polling places, constitute 26.46%. Collins Afra NLPP, constitute vote obtained 562, percentage 23.79%. TF Solo Bowie MOL, vote obtained 534, constitute 22.61%. Williams Senior Johnson NCBC 533, constitute 22.57%. That constitutes the vote obtained entirely progressive tally report for Rcr County.
We now call on and invite Commissioner Josephine Gay to read Senate and Representative votes.
Thank you, Chair. Progressive tally report consolidated Senate from Basso County. 93 polling places of total 405 polling places, constituting 22.96%.
Tinley Bezonga M, independent. Votes obtained 13,657. Percentage 53.83%. Bakwe Janje, CDC. Votes obtained 6051. Percentage 23.85%. Arid Magdalene G, independent. Votes obtained 2530. Percentage 9.97%. That is for Senate Grand Battle County. To move the cost of breath. Electoral District 1. So the 3 polling places of the total of 80 polling places, constituting 28.75%. Lloyd Pierre Trapina G CPP. Votes obtained 1139. Percentage 20.90%. Banning Isaac G MPC. Votes obtained 1022. Percentage 18.75%. Mansour Henrietta NDP. Votes obtained 909. Percentage 16.68%. That was for district number 1, Grand Bassa County. We move to district number 2, Grand Bassa County. The total of 23 polling places of 84 polling places, constituting 27.38%. Banks J. Clarence T. Independent. Votes obtained 1866. Percentage 35.31%. Powell Mary M. CBC. Votes obtained 1229. Percentage 23.25%. Reese Shadrach A. CPP. Votes obtained 392. Percentage 7.42%. That was for Grand Bassa District number 2. We move to District number 3. 37 polling places of total 86 polling places, constituting 43.02%. Joe Matthew, CDC. Votes obtained 5686. Percentage 48.61%. Bono Julia K. UP. Votes obtained 2628. Percentage 22.47%. Lord John J. Boa, CPP. Votes obtained 1001. Percentage 8.56%. That was for district number 3, Grand Bassa County. Move to district number 4, Grand Bassa County. 3 polling places of total 77 polling places, constituting 3.90%. Willie the second Benson ST Independent. Votes obtained 775. Percentage 70.14%. Slomo Afra H UP. Votes obtained 288. Percentage 46.06%. Peters Confranga S NDC. Votes obtained 18. Percentage 1.63%. That was for district number 4, Grand Bassa County. We move to district number 5, Grand Bassa County. 7 polling places of total 78 polling places, constituting 8.97%. Joshua II Thomas A. CPP, votes obtained 477, percentage 30.40%. Dennis T. Joa S. UP, votes obtained 374, percentage 23.84%. Yerati Ino Ise, MPC, votes obtained 207, percentage 13.19%. Consolidated report for Grand Bassa County, who moved to Mount Gibi County, Senate, for the 9 polling places of total 441 polling places, constituting 11.11%. Mangel Nathaniel at CEC, votes obtained 5185, percentage 35.67%. Yapaulo J. Yapuya PUP, votes obtained 3038, percentage 20.90%. Teze Bala G. UP, votes obtained 2783, percentage 19.15%. That ends the Senate. Move the district number 1, Mangibi County. 20 polling places of total 140 polling places, constituting 14.29%. Body Star Arrow Independent, votes obtained 1046, percentage 17.89%. Cooper Golden OP Independent, votes obtained 959, percentage 16.04%. Walker Cooney Independent, votes obtained 810, percentage 13.85%. We move the district number 2, Mangibi County. 12 polling places of total 82 polling places, constituting 14.63%. Jones Alpha Kokulu CDC, votes obtained 1465, percentage 46.26%. Oribel Christopher S. PUP, votes obtained 1036, percentage 32.71%. Pierre H. Marcus CPP, votes obtained 212, percentage 6.69%. Move to Electoral District 3, Mangibi County. 11 polling places of total 73 polling places, constituting 15.07%. Anto Rare Ellen A. Independent, votes obtained 1786, percentage 53.31%. Faculty Dorothy Q. Independent, votes obtained 548, 16.36%. Smith Junior John Salonte, UP, votes obtained 529, percentage 15.79%. We move the Electoral District 5, Mangibi County. 6 polling places of total 75 polling places, percentage 8.00%. Julie William B.S. LFP, votes obtained 446, percentage 21.85%. Diane Clarence G, CDC, votes obtained 255, percentage 12.49%. John Topa Bondu, NLP, votes obtained 217, percentage 10.363%. That ends the consolidated report for Mangi in Grand Parcel County.
I now invite Commissioner Flor Sayer for the continuation of the reading of Senate and Representative votes.
Senate consolidated. That will come. 96 polling places out of 134 polling places reported, constituting 71.64%. Amara Mohammed Khan, independent, 9,760 votes obtained, constituting 34.14%. Alfred G. Kwewu, CDC, 6,534 votes obtained, constituting 22.85%. Paul K. Kennedy, Landu, votes obtained 4,470, constituting 15.63%. Representative results, consolidated electoral district 1, Battle County. 40 polling places out of 40 polling places reported. Zenet A. Normal, CDC, 3,152 votes obtained, constituting 25.67%. Taptos F. Only back. No money. MDR votes obtained 2,282, constituting 80.59%. Titus F. Kamara, DNA was obtained 2,022, constituting 16.47%. Electoral District 2, Bradford County. 28 polling places out of 51 polling places reported, constituting 54.90%. Hannah A. Wasso, CDC, 2,464 votes obtained, constituting 29.86%. Lutos S. Collins, independent, votes obtained 1,734, constituting 21.01%. Alfred Gaswa Mane, LRP, votes obtained 1,613, constituting 19.55%. Bapuru County District Number 3. Polling places reported, 28 polling places out of 43 polling places reported, representing 65.12%. Mustafa Warrington, UP, was obtained 3,708, constituting 45.93%. Joseph N. Matthews, Jr., independent, was obtained 2,361, constituting 29.25%. Tom Cowie, CDC, was obtained 886, constituting 10.97%. That was Baphomet County, Norfolk County. Senate results. 156 polling places out of 424 polling places reported, constituting 36.79%. Momo T. Saras, Independent, 60,611, constituting 35.48%. Moses Y. Collin, CDC, votes obtained 11,703, constituting 25.00%. Galapa W. Kochima, Independent, votes obtained 6,630, constituting 14.16%. Electoral District 1, Norfolk County. Thomas P. Fala, CDC, 3,308 was obtained, constituting 45.73%. Sakala, nominee, Senior F, UP, was obtained 3,227, constituting 44.61%. Palakwe Bondo, Nanu, was obtained 175, constituting 2.42%. Electoral District 2, Norfolk County. 20 polling places out of 65 polling places reported, constituting 30.77%. Morris K. Sion, NDP, 2,168 was obtained, constituting 35.07%. Julie Fatuma Weir, CDC, 1,703 was obtained, 27.55%. George Sekou Dona, UP, was obtained 953, constituting 50.42%. Electoral District 3, Norfolk County. 33 polling places out of 74 polling places reported, constituting 44.59%. Clarence K. Massacre, UP, 2,894 was obtained, constituting 27.03%. Momo Siafa, CDC, was obtained 2,640, constituting 24.65%. Bama A. Sandy Nandu was obtained 1,629, constituting 15.21%. Electoral District 4, Norfolk County. 77 polling places out of 107 polling places reported, constituting 71.96%. Gezi Police K. UP was obtained 8,421, constituting 36.89%. Sekou V. Colette, CDC, was obtained 6,918, constituting 30.31%. Harama M. Ufana, NDP, was obtained 3,995, constituting 17.50%. Rcr County Senate results. 504 polling places out of 2,008 polling places reported, constituting 25.10%. Sir Harry Joseph, CDC, 98,486 votes obtained, constituting 58.56%. Raymond J.M. Pay, UP, votes obtained 38,124, constituting 22.67%. Victoria, Harlem, Quickly, CPP, 11,364, constituting 6.76%. Electoral District 1, Rcr County. 21 polling places out of 134 polling places reported, constituting 15.67%. Yatta, Gary, CPP, 791 votes obtained, constituting 13.69%. Josephine George Francis, UP, votes obtained 470, constituting 8.13%. Momo F. Dining, EFFL, votes obtained 373, constituting 6.45%. Electoral District 2, Rcr County. 8 polling places out of 128 polling places reported, constituting 6.25%. Nimene Doyen J. Independent, 1,736 votes obtained, constituting 60.78%. Kokolu X. Bobo, CDC, 305 votes obtained, constituting 10.68%. Sarko, Sarfude, Kane, UP, votes obtained 298, constituting 10.43%. Electoral District 3, Rcr County. 8 polling places out of 106 polling places reported, constituting 7.55%. Sumu, Koli, Moba, ALP, votes obtained 964, constituting 33.46%. Patrick Kumoyan, Independent, votes obtained 678, constituting 23.53%. Sibe, CD, Rcr, UP, 308 votes obtained, constituting 10.69%. Electoral District 4, Rcr County. 25 polling places out of 163 polling places reported, 15.34%. Michael N. Thomas, Independent, votes obtained 2,592, constituting 29.51%. Momo B. Tamara, CDC, votes obtained 1,000 118, constituting 12.73%. Swap Coco Dennis R. Independent was attained 1,101, constituting 12.54%. Electoral District 5, Monserrate County. 14 polling places out of 98 polling places reported, constituting 14.29%. Priscilla A. Cooper, UP, was attained 1,453, constituting 29.08%. Melvin K. Tuber, PUP, was attained 737, constituting 14.75%. Eric Bay, CDC, was attained 725, constituting 14.51%. Electoral District 6, Monserrate County. 24 polling places out of 128 polling places reported, constituting 18.75%. Samuel R. Enders, Independent, 3,512 votes obtained, constituting 38.64%. Milton N. Yoko, MOL, votes obtained 1,356, constituting 14.92%. Woki K. Lolo, Independent, votes obtained 752, constituting 8.27%. Electoral District 7, Monserrate County. 47 polling places out of 100 polling places reported, constituting 47%. Emmanuel Down, Independent, votes obtained 6,738, constituting 42.76%. Solomon T. Dodge, CDC, votes obtained 4,229, constituting 26.84%. Saba Joma, Independent, votes obtained 1,348, constituting 8.55%. Electoral District 8, Monserrate County. 44 polling places out of 83 polling places reported, constituting 53.01%. Prince A. Pull-ups, UP, 5,227 votes obtained, constituting 33.99%. Carrots, Moses, Gray, CDC, votes obtained 5,070, constituting 32.97%. Clifton X. Marshall Jr., PUP, votes obtained 986, constituting 6.41%. Electoral District 9, Monserrate County. 48 polling places out of 1.2 polling places reported, constituting 47.06%. Frank Sa Poco Jr., CDC, 6,057 votes obtained, constituting 37.05%. Fumi F.A. Harris, CPP, votes obtained 5,200, 79, constituting 32.30%. Miller B. Kandakar, UP, votes obtained 2,232, constituting 13.65%. Electoral District 10, County. 22 polling places out of 129 polling places reported, constituting 17.05%. Yake, Wa, Koruba, Independent, votes obtained 4,152, constituting 53.26%. Josephine, Debbie A. Davis, CDC, votes obtained 2,355, constituting 30.21%. Yake, Sekwe, Independent, votes obtained 303, constituting 3.89%. Electoral District 11, Rcr County.
How many more? Go ahead, please. Sorry for
Six more.
63 polling places out of 129 polling places, representing 48.84%. Richard Nagwe, Cool, UP, was obtained 6,749, constituting 30.57%. Jane Akwe, Galawo Junior, CDC, was obtained 5,490, constituting 24.87%. Downey E. Kaya, Independent, was obtained 3,766. Electoral District 4, Rcr County. 39 polling places out of 119 polling places reported, constituting 32.77%. Prince D. Quapley, CDC, 2,078, constituting 15.93%. Sir Maxwell Coco, Independent, 1,690 was obtained, constituting 12.95%. Jerry K. Yogo, Independent, 1,464, constituting 11.20%. Electoral District 13, Rcr County. 25 polling places out of 1 polling places reported, constituting 22.52%. Edward P. Promo, Junior, CDC, 3,514 was obtained, constituting 42.86%. Cornelia Crab, Toba, UP, 1,770 votes obtained, constituting 21.59%. Ayoba, Soiree, GP, NDP, votes obtained 832, constituting 10.15%. Electoral District 14, Rcr County. 30 polling places out of 95 polling places reported, constituting 91.58%. Tekura Kamara, CDC, votes obtained 4,259, constituting 46.14%. Bamuma Kone, Chair A, Independent, votes obtained 2,381, constituting 25.80%. Pauline W. Danforth, CDC, CPP. Pauline W. Danforth, CPP. Votes obtained 4,476, constituting 5.16%. Electoral District 15, Rcr County. 39 polling places out of 96 polling places reported, constituting 40.63%. Abu B. Kamara, CDC, votes obtained 7,282, constituting 55.474%. Amos Ben 12, UP, votes obtained 2,979, constituting 22.80%. Nathaniel P. Stevens, PUP, votes obtained 740, constituting 5.47%. Electoral District 16, Rcr County. 46 polling places out of 116 polling places reported, 39.66%. Dixie W. Civil, CDC, votes obtained 5,456, constituting 37.28%. Malisa Konto P. UP, votes obtained 2,960, constituting 20.1%. TF D. Brown LPP, votes obtained 2,737, constituting 18.70%.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you. We now have the last batch of Senate and Representative votes to be read by Commissioner Awa. Then we can go into our questions.
Good evening. Good evening. I shall be referring to you progressive planning report consolidated Senate, Friday, October 13, 2023. We start with Weimar County. 189 polling places of the total of 736 polling places, constituting 25.68%. Yomi Prince Johnson, MBR, votes obtained 25,210. Percent of valid votes amounts to 41.79%. Silent Junior Nya, RND, votes obtained 21,279, constituting 35.27%. Roland Duo, G, CDC, That concludes the tally for Nema County, the House of Senate. We proceed with the House of Representatives tally report consolidated Friday, October 15. We commence with Nema County Electoral District 1. 38 polling places of total of 81 polling places, constituting 46.91%. Brown Samuel Senior N. Independent. Votes obtained 8,163. Percent of valid votes 64.62%. Maria Francis Yap, CPP. Votes obtained 2,938. Percent of valid votes constitutes 23.26%. Bryant Nelson, ST, UID. Votes obtained 1,002. Percent of valid votes constitutes 7.93%. Proceed with Nema County Electoral District 2. 28 polling places of total of 94 polling places, constituting 29.79%. Zaben Benjamin S. Nino. Votes obtained 2,499, constituting a percent of valid votes 26.31%. Walker Charles Teach, MDR. Votes obtained 1,686, constituting the percent of valid votes 17.75%. GPA Wilson Sumner, LTP. Votes obtained 1,670, constituting the percent of total valid votes 17.58%. We proceed to electoral district in Nema District 6. 31 polling places of the total of 75 polling places, constituting 41.33%. Gigla Dorian Talent, MDR. Votes obtained 3,273, constituting the percent of valid votes 34.93%. Sawie Basi Crack, CDC. Votes obtained 2,014, constituting the percent of valid votes 21.50%. Crowd Jefferson G, Independent. Votes obtained 1,211, constituting the total valid votes of 12.93%. We proceed to Electoral District 7, House of Representatives, Nema County. 26 polling places of total of 85 polling places, constituting 30.59%. Doma Rogers, SWY, UP. Votes obtained 3,698, constituting a valid vote of 43.82%. Delegate Musa Hassan, CPP. Votes obtained 3,139, constituting a valid vote of 37.19%. Bolo Senior Nazo B. Bolt, B-O-L-T. Votes obtained 951. Percent of valid votes constitutes 11.27%. We proceed with Lima County Electoral District 8. 39 polling places of total of 81 polling places, constituting 48.15%. That's for the House of Representatives. Tayo B. Dobiet, UP. Votes obtained 2,964. Percent of valid votes constitute 23.11%. Manes State S. MDR. Votes obtained 2,392. The percent that constitutes valid votes is 18.65%. Yahweh Larry P. CPP. Votes obtained 2,186. Percent of valid votes constitutes 17.04%. We conclude with Electoral District 9 for the House of Representatives. 27 polling places of total of 75 polling places, constituting 36.00%. Johnson and Weberlo, CDC, 1,987, which constitutes a valid vote of 25.99%. Myers Amos, Y, CPP, votes obtained 1,419, which constitutes the valid vote of 18.56%. 56%. One way tie, independent, votes obtained 1,230. Percent of valid votes constitutes 16.09%. And that concludes the report from Lima County reference the Senate and the House of Representatives. We proceed with the progressive tally report for Bone County referencing the Senate and the House of Representatives. We commence with the Senate. Bone County, 153 polling places of total of 555 polling places, constituting 27.57%. Pehe Johnny K, independent, 26,504 votes obtained. Total of valid votes obtained, 51.51%. Kafwa Edward, WPUP, votes obtained is 14,971, constituting a valid vote of 29.09%. Jackson Ranning BRA, votes obtained 2,364, constituting the valid vote of 4.59%. That concludes the tallies for today. Reference the Senate. Move on to electoral district, Bone County, district number 1. 7 polling places of the total of 86 polling places, constituting 8.14%. Hills Junior, Abbott, BCPP.
Votes obtained 1,397 votes obtained, constituting a valid vote of 58.67%. Kuta Wama Jones, Independent. Votes obtained 362, constituting the valid vote of 15.20%. Conan Prince K, IND. Votes obtained 270, constituting the valid vote of 11.34%. We proceed with electoral district 2, Bone County. 29 polling places of total of 72 polling places, constituting 40.28%. Colored Jeans and PUP, votes obtained 4,599, which constitutes the valid vote of 46.59%. Bo Edward E, UP, votes obtained 2,154, which constitutes the valid vote of 21.82%. Salvage Melvin K, CPP, votes obtained 1,475, which constitutes the valid vote of 14.94%. We proceed with electoral district in Bone County, District 3. 63 polling places of the total of 93 polling places, which constitutes 67.74%. Cole Joshua Marvin, CEC, votes obtained 13,903, constituting a valid vote of 63.17%. Zawolo Orlando K, UP, votes obtained 5,293, constituting a valid vote of 24.05%. Sila Kusumo F, M, Alcott, votes obtained 566, constituting a total valid vote of 2.57%. That constitutes the House of Representatives, District 3, on to Electoral District 4 for the House of Representatives. 20 polling places of 74 polling places, constituting 27.3%. Wongwa Robert Flomo, UP, votes obtained 2,987, constituting the percent of valid votes 47.31%. Celebrate Jefferson K, Independent, votes obtained 633, constituting the percent of valid vote 10.03%. Sito Susanna LM, CDC, votes obtained 505, constituting a valid vote of 8.00%. We make progress with Bond County Electoral District 5. 31 polling places of a total of 77 polling places, constituting 40.26%. Siago Sila, K, LPP, votes obtained 1,870, which constitutes the valid vote of 19.11%. Taylor Robert Ben, Independent, votes obtained 1,507, which constitutes the valid vote of 15.40%. Collie Eugene, JMCDC, votes obtained 1,357, which constitutes the percent of valid vote 13.87%. That concludes Electoral District number 5 of Bone County. Now concludes with Bone County Electoral District 6 of the House of Representatives. 3 polling places of a total of 73 polling places, constituting 4.11%. Thomas Wilmot C, CDC, votes obtained 620, constituting the percent of valid votes 60.72%. Mensa Murmur Breeze, Independent, votes obtained 282, constituting the percent of valid votes 27.62%. Collie William O. Bagbo, ALP, votes obtained 33, constituting the total valid vote of 3.23%. Ladies and gentlemen, that concludes the reading of today, Friday, October 13th, for Bone County and Rimba, respectively. Thank you.
Thank you very much for your patience. We have to do it this way because Liberians are listening and hoping that they get these results. But you will also find these results online on our results.necliberia.org. Now we take your questions.
Thank you very much.
Questions now, please.
Okay, thank you very much, Madam Chair. I'm Nelson Clay, and I report for the school network. So, my first concern has to do with the data or the information that is being released by the National Elections Commission, not just today, but from the very start of the process. So, every county has a district, the electoral districts, and you have the precincts, and you have the polling places. But I've observed that from all of the reports we provided, we've only mentioned the number of polling places that the results are coming from, but you've not mentioned the precincts. Neither have you mentioned the precinct codes. So, considering what comes on the radio, they will always mention the precinct name and the code. So, which makes it difficult for any ordinary person down there who has all these data to compare what they receive from precinct A, poll number this, polling place number that, while what comes from the National Elections Commission. Someone now there may be concerned as to why is the elect making it difficult for a single person to be able to track these results. Given that we are now mentioning the names of the precincts, now the precinct codes, and all of that.
So let me answer that question. This will be done online on results.nec.liberia.org.
Okay,
Go to your next question.
Okay, so my second question has to do with the missing ballot boxes that you mentioned. I want to know, the election is very crucial. How come? What was the security presence like to have importing election materials as ballot boxes being taken away by some individuals, maybe ordinary citizens, civilians? What was the security presence like at that particular place?
I will not speak to security presence because I've just told you that the situation is being investigated by the police. So we'll wait for the report on the police. Then we'll let you know what happened there.
Thank you, man. I would just like to add so my name is Henry and then on to this question. What does the law say about such situation where ballot are missing or taken away by people? And what was the scenario given you about this? Was it in where it's supposed to be a secure location, or was it during transportation of the boxes?
The ballot boxes were taken by unknown persons from the magisterial office. This is what was reported by the magistrate. More information will come when the investigation is over. Did that answer your question? You're the lawyer here. You say, what does the law say about missing ballot box? Is there a law that tells us when ballot boxes are missing, what we should do? When they are stolen?
Tampering with anything related to the election is a crime. So if someone took unauthorized ballot boxes, that would be a violation of Chapter 10 of the new elections law. And that area of the law is under the Ministry of Justice. So that's why it's being investigated. And as soon as we find out what the details are, we'll let you know.
Thank you very much. My name is Mark.
Check the microphone. You want to check the microphone.
Okay, I report for the new republic. Commissioner, the European Union has accused the real committee of utilizing a lot of state resources to establish a permanent presence across the 15 political subdivisions of our country. And this, according to them, did not only provide the president and committee with sustainable or substantial advantage, but also contribute to the environment characterized by significant disparities. Madam Commissioner, I want to know what the law says about this and how did you address it, and I want to know if the CDC and all others provided their campaign resources to do right with these elections.
I will begin to answer, and then my colleague here, Commissioner Dukley, will add. Before we went to these elections, we had the occasion to develop regulations, and we have one that speaks to campaign financing, to see how best we may be able to know how much each party may have spent for their campaigns. We also enter into an MOU with a group called Integrity Watch, which is actually out there, and we support that with reports analyzing campaign financing. And then I believe that from there, when those reports are available to us, we may be able to access them and then assess them to be able to speak to your question that you just asked.
And in addition, at the end of the election, all political parties are required to report assets and liabilities. That's when we will see what has been done or what has not been done. With a report, we have to read a report and follow it up. I will assume that Integrity Watch Liberia, which signed a memorandum with us to follow this particular aspect of the election, is also on top of this to report to us on this.
So we take 5 more questions and we call it a day.
One question is, after calling on a specific percentage, why didn't you call the total aggregated percentage for the 3 top?
We told you yesterday that we will limit ourselves to announcing the votes and the percentages of the 3 top contenders who have these the highest votes in these elections. Everything else will go on the online results.necliberia.org. Next question.
My name is Dennis Epstein, ABC radio correspondent, Voice of America. Why are we not hearing results from Rcr County? How true is it that recount is ongoing in Rcr County? District 8, Monserrate County, on yesterday reported 82 out of 83. Today, the commission that read, he said 43 out of 83. Is he saying 83 out of 83? And you are calling every other candidate's name in reverse order, unlike President George Weah. Is there any reason why?
There's no reason. I look at the name and it comes like that. And then secondly, Cape Mount is still working. When these results are in, we will announce them to you. Yesterday, we also told you that for the representative position, there were all of the votes were correct, as well as the presidential and senatorial. But on the representative, we had issues with the percentage due to some printing error. We also said that that printing error was being corrected. And that's the answer I'm giving you. Can we go to the next question, please?
Yeah. My name is Moses Gazuri. I've asked about the there are reliable sources that the magistrate has some technical glitches in the tallying process in Cape Town and one will be asking for a review of the elections in Cape Town. How true is that?
Sorry, who's asking for rerun?
Your magistrate in Cape Town is speculating.
It's speculated.
Yeah, so that's
all right. So those speculations can continue to go on while we are tallying and to give the results for these elections from Grand Cape County.
My next question has to do with, you spoke about disruption at the tallying center, especially in Monserrate County. What necessitated the disruption? You give us that.
All right. You know, in everything we do here, there are procedures. You please pay attention. I'm talking to you. Yes. You ask the question, then you turn your back. I'm sorry, but I have to say it that way. Yes. So, no problem. The record of the count has a procedure of arriving at all of the numbers that are there. The problem some of the party agents see with that is, one, when those numbers are favorable to them, then they allow the process to go on. When the numbers are not favorable to them, then they disrupt the process and they bring all kinds of technicalities. They do not want to accept that we have a procedure to arrive at the numbers on the record of the count. And the record of the count shows the votes that were obtained by the candidates. It shows the reconciliation of the ballots, the invalid votes, and the rest of it. So that's a procedure, and they need to follow that. So when it's not in their favor in terms of the mathematical arrangements there, then they do not want to accept the procedure. To the extent where they unplug our projectors and they are parading all over the place and saying that this thing will not happen today. Will not, you know us how we behave. But we have had to call the Ministry of Justice through the Liberia National Police to beef up security there and to ensure that all who went to the tally center, including the staff of NEC, should wear their tags. So we identify those who are coming in, including observers, and to raise awareness among some of these party agents about what the process is, hoping that they will understand and they will concede to the process. Now, if you have an issue, even after the explanation, you just take one form and write your complaint and give it to the people there. We have to be civil. We cannot disrupt the process simply because, not just simply, that when we do not understand or we just want to cause confusion because the numbers seem to be working against us. Next question. Next question, please. Maybe give somebody else a chance, perhaps.
My name is Leo Dikao, and I report for local voices. Madam Chair, have you noticed any errors in your tallying process? The right now confession is based on claims by members of the Unity Party that numbers intended for Joseph Waka are given to Appleton, while Appleton's votes are given to Waka. And secondly, 2 presidential candidates contested on the same political party. So that affect the credibility of the tallying process.
Sorry, say that again.
I said 2 presidential candidates contested on the same political parties. Will that not affect the tallying process, or is it permissible under the new elections law for 2 presidential candidates to contest on the same political party?
You have to explain that last question a little better so I get to understand it. But I can say to you, if you have seen any error in the tally process, could you please point that to us? It's right there. You can give him the information, and we'll check it out during the tallying at the excavator.
Okay, on the presidential ballot paper for Jeremiah Wako and Appleton, both of them had the grassroots development movement in one of their names, meaning they are both of them are from the same political party.
Okay, let me tell you what may have happened. Some time back, we had a presidential, hold on please. Some time back, we had a presidential engagement where we invited all the presidential candidates. Some of them came, others were represented by their vice presidents in waiting. That meeting, we used that meeting to present mock ballots to all of the presidential candidates. And what they were supposed to do, to check their logo, check all the information against their names to ensure that they were correct. In the case of WAPO, as you're saying, after they checked to approve, to give the approval, they had to sign. So when they checked, apparently they didn't realize that there was some crisscross with respect to the name of the party. Though in Jeremiah's case, there was the logo of vote and it appeared under their, I think, grassroots Democratic Party. So, yes, whatever it is. But to say that they signed approving, and this is how it went to press. But we do not believe that that alter any votes that they receive. If there are issues, they can be brought in a formal way to the commission. Next question.
Good evening, Madam Commissioner. I'm John Farr, and I work for Radio Maria Nigeria. Madam Commissioner, I would like to bring to the attention this nationwide concern. Reading from facts of experienced irregularities, missing ballot box, late opening of some voting precincts and polling places on the 10th of October. As you mentioned, in the case of Carwell and other areas.
I did not mention Carwell here.
Okay, but we experienced that in Carwell, that there were late opening of polls. And moving up to the constant 35 to 40 minutes lateness of the commissioner to attend the scheduled 4:30 daily press briefing. What do you make of this concern, and how do you respond to Nigerians who believe that these irregularities do have the ability to affect the final results, and some who are already speculating that the final results will be affected by these irregularities?
We do not believe that the announcement of the final results will be affected. That's the last question.
Yes.
Thank you very much for coming. See you tomorrow.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Folks, thank you so much. Thank you so much for watching. You just listened to the press briefing.
The Deputy Chief of Staff can hold whatever portion of the army is left over. That will be fine. This is not, there will not be a military council. We want to see democracy. We want to see the ballot box right away. But we want to make absolutely sure that we have control of the situation on the ground before we begin to talk about things that are not possible. We don't want to see a vacuum. I have no intentions of coming in and suspending the entire Constitution. After all, we are coming in with the gun. Our legitimacy will not come from the present Constitution.